The show. Chris Smalling, of course, the hero, Gab.
Smaldini, as some people like to call him.
Which people, Gab?
This is a big win for. It's, some people, so I'm told. There was no Jose Mourinho for Roma. He was in a van with an iPad, apparently, sending instructions from outside the ground. But this was huge for Roma because if you recall, just before the break, they played Atalanta. They battered Atalanta. They lost 1-0. Jose got sent off and White was suspended today. In this game, it was kind of the other way around. Inter, I thought, were the better team for long stretches. But the problem with this Inter team is that they can't take games home and they freak out in the wrong minutes. Roma, I thought, pretty minimalist, dropping Tammy Abraham. He went with Zaniolo, Dybala, and Pellegrini coming in from behind. And I thought Mourinho, even though he wasn't physically there, I thought this was very much a Mourinho victory, kind of taking advantage of those opportunities that the opposition gives you.
He documented it on Instagram, in fact, him in the van watching the game. If you don't follow him, it's a good follow on Insta. 4 defeats now already for Inter, Gab. What's going wrong?
Yeah, and guess who's next? Barcelona, right?
Yeah.
Who obviously won at the weekend. I think there's a number of things. Brozovic didn't start in this game because he's injured. They had Aslani in. Aslani's very talented, but you could tell if you're going to play with that kind of playmaker, everybody runs through you. It's difficult to just kind of get dropped in there, especially when you're very young. Obviously, still no Lukaku. I think they're missing that presence. I don't like to talk psychology, and I don't like to talk Handanovic, but I think we need to raise both issues. The Handanovic piece is simple. On the Dybala goal, he should have done a lot better. Yeah, Dybala absolutely leathered the ball, but he had both hands on it. And the psychology is this team feels really, really insecure right now. They feel fragile. When they have a good spell, they don't seem to build on it. They then seem to freak out and kind of hand the initiative to the opposition.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.